Welcome, Ganja yogis. I am so happy to see you today and share this practice with you. Go ahead and begin your enhancing if you'd like. Just a quick word about strain. I've had people ask, what's the best strain or strains for cannabis enhanced yoga? And truthfully, it really depends on the individual. If you're looking for a more euphoric, energizing experience, sativas with a lot of THC can give a zestiness to your practice, more trippy visualizations, and sometimes more a creative outlook to your poses. On the other hand, indicas are awesome for relaxation and becoming more embodied, letting go of the mind, letting go of the mental activity. So both have their place. Of course, a beautiful hybrid will have aspects of both, but really it depends on you and where you are that day or what you tend to like, what you want and need for your practice. In my class, Blue Dream is often coming up in conversation as a local fave here in San Francisco, but I'd love to hear from you and hear what strains work for you for enhanced practice. So shoot me a line and then maybe I'll share some of the best strains next time. So go ahead and continue enhancing if you are. You can of course pause the video if you need more time. We're going to begin our practice as we always do with a meditation. And you'll see today we're choosing a kneel. Kneels aren't necessarily easy for all bodies. One way to make it more comfortable is to move the flesh of the calves over to the sides and take out some of the compression that can happen in the knees. Putting a stack of pillows between your butt and your calves is another good way to reduce some of that compression. But of course, you can also sit cross-legged or sit on a chair. So this is your practice, and of course, you can always modify it. So if you're in the kneel, go ahead and push down through your legs and hips and really invite a sense of groundedness, heaviness through the legs. And it's from this heavy place that our spine can lengthen most effortlessly. You want the shoulders to be relaxed. We'll rest the arms facing up on the legs. And then if you're comfortable, close your eyes or perhaps just look downward, starting our practice as we always do, connecting inward with stillness before we add movement. Become aware of your whole body and let your body be as relaxed as possible. Spine long, shoulders soft. Scan your body and allow a sweet sense of release, inviting your muscles to soften. Soften the forehead, the temples, the jaw. Soften the belly, the hips, the butt, and feel your whole body sitting tall, balanced, and relaxed. Wiggle if you need to at any time to feel more supported, more at ease. And then come into your breath. We're going to take a hand to the belly, breathe in through your nose, and as your belly fills, push it into your hand. As your belly contracts to let the air out, your hand has less contact with the belly. Inhale, fill your belly, pushing it into the hand. Exhale, belly moves away from the hand. And if you've got the rhythm of the deep belly breath, you can release your hand back. If you need it there for feedback, that's cool too. Shoulders stay soft. Breathe deeply. Keeping your body relaxed, invite your mind to relax. All your cares, worries, and concerns, just invite them to evaporate for the time being. And instead, let your mind become focused on your breath. Each inhale, slow and full. Each exhale, contracting gently to let all of the air out. Slow, full breath. Whenever your mind goes off and you once more find yourself daydreaming, planning, thinking, come back to this breath. We'll do 3 more here. Each inhale starting to really develop a sense of vitality. Each exhale, a sense of surrender, release, letting go. Inhaling energy. Exhaling relaxation. And after your next exhale, flutter your eyes softly open. And in a moment, we're going to come to standing. So if you have low blood pressure or haven't eaten in a while, coming up to standing quickly after consuming cannabis can make you dizzy. So let's all come up really nice and slow. We can start with a high kneel, tuck the toes under, and then make that a lunge, 1 foot to the side, and very slow, we'll come all the way up. And just take your time. We want to finish with the feet about head width apart, toes forward if you can, or a slight out turn is okay. Standing nice and tall here, really seriously take your time. And then we'll bring the hands to the heart for a moment. Let's again inhale vitality. Exhale relaxation. And keep that as your mantra as we move into posture. Let's inhale the arms over to the sides, parallel to the floor. And then turn the palms not only to face the sky, but toward behind you. Like if you imagine you were holding bottles of water, pour the water behind. Get a really good stretch for your forearms here. And then we'll exhale and let the chin gently drop. Notice if your weight is forward in your toes. If it is, draw your hips back right over your heels. So you could lift your toes if you need. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. So notice if you're not so straight. Keep your torso as vertical as possible. Only the head is dropping. 1 more breath here. And then we'll inhale the arms all the way up. Take them parallel to each other or more like a V, whatever can keep the shoulders moving down your back. Let's exhale, turn the palms back down, moving with the breath here. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, circle down. Inhale, palms up, circle up. You might even lift your face here. Exhale down. Weight in the heels the whole time. Let's do 1 more. Just moving with the breath, cultivating energy and relaxation. Beautiful. Once you come down, just give your shoulder a couple of shrugs. And then open up your feet a little bit wider and turn your toes so they're more outturned. You want the knees to be pointing pretty much the same direction as the toes. We're just going to make spaghetti arms, gently flopping side to side, spinal twist. You can bring your head to go the same direction as your arms, and you can really get going gently whacking yourself. Waking up the body, getting some blood flow into your spine. Breathe here, and if you'd like, each exhale can be a whack. Ha, 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 ha. And we'll start to slow it down. Come back to standing, and then heel toe your feet head width again. Toes forward, shine your palms forward, standing mountain pose. Close your eyes. Feel your body. And then inhale, slowly circle the arms back up to the sky, weight in the heels, and we're gonna let the tailbone drop or tuck. So let your tail go toward the heels, toward the floor. Something we don't usually allow in yoga except back bending. So letting the tail go down so the heart can lift up. Reach your arms, your face to the sky. We're gonna do this a couple times. Exhale, hands back down. So back bending can be vigorous. It's best to do short duration in a couple rounds. So let's do 2 more. Inhale, circle up, tailbone down, protecting your low back, and then weight in the heels. See how high you can reach without losing your breath. So if the breath is compromised, you're bending too deep. Exhale, slowly down, through the heart, standing mountain. Last round here, tuck the tail, weight in the heels. And then from here, we're gonna exhale and swan dive forward, opening the arms, hinging from the hips. Imagine you could take your chest onto a table in front. Tailbone is now back, not tucking. Take your hands to your legs, push into your legs, anywhere but the knees, and look up as though looking over the horizon. Shoulders relaxed. Come into a full forward fold, legs straight if you can, tailbone back, so it may not be much movement here, just a little hinge. And then inhale, reverse your swan dive all the way back up. Touch your hands together at the top. Come through your heart, standing mountain. Let's take a breath. And then let's widen the feet about as far apart as one leg is long. So nice wide stance. Turn your right toes to face the short end of your mat and kick your left heel out a little bit. And if you look down to your feet, your right heel should be crossing through your left arch. So you might have to bring that left foot a bit more forward. Let's let the arms come horizontal, and imagine someone was pulling your wrists and elbows in opposite directions, really lengthening the arms, stretching the chest. And then engage your leg muscles, pull your kneecaps up toward your hips, feel your legs long and strong. And then scoot that left hip left. Just a little movement here, bringing it left, keep it there, bring your upper body right, as though someone was pulling your right wrist to the right. And then without changing your torso at all, let your arms windmill and take the back of your right arm wherever it landed. So we're not trying to go further here, just going where we are, keeping the spine from over stretching or deforming the spine. And then reach that top arm to the sky, look to that top arm, pushing the left hip back, both legs straight and strong. Triangle pose. We're not going to hold for long here, just one breath. Feel your body, soften the jaw, soften the toes, Let's inhale, use your abdominals, and come all the way back up. Beautiful. Switch feet. So that may mean the right foot comes a little closer to forward or your left foot a little bit back. So the heel crosses the arch. Arms long, legs engaged here. And then on an inhale, fill your belly. Exhale, jut that hip over to the right. Come as far as you can with the arms to the left, and then windmill. Bringing the back of the hand to the leg is preferred to the front. When we bring the palm on, we can slouch and just hang out. And the key to this pose is developing a little core strength and not relying on the arm so much. You can also use a yoga block or two. Looking to that top arm, feel your body strong, balanced, and relaxed, even in this challenging pose. Again, we're not holding long. Let's inhale, come all the way back up. So beautiful. Bring your toes so they're facing each other and interlace your fingers behind you. So you want your palms to be touching or moving toward each other. Your thumbs are closer to your butt. Inhale, hinge backwards from your hips, dropping the tailbone between your heels, look up, back bend. Exhale, forward fold, press the hips back, tailbone now up behind you. Come as far forward as you can, pulling the kneecaps up, straight legs, and then the arms can go overhead if that feels good. Remember, it's not about how far you go, but just feeling your body. Another variation here is to take the hands in front to a table or a chair, a little bit chiller of a version, but this version gets you that juicy chest stretch too. See if you can relax your head, maybe rock it side to side. When you're ready, come back to stillness and center and push down through the outside edges of your feet. Engage your core belly, come all the way back up. And heel toe your feet back toward each other, head width apart. Standing mountain pose, palms shine forward, weight in the heels, standing tall. Feel your body relaxed and strong. And then blink your eyes open, and we're going to do a balanced posture. And cannabis has a really fun effect on balancing postures, so be compassionate with yourself if things get wobbly. We'll let the right foot face forward, bring your weight into that foot, and then bring your left sole anywhere along that right leg except the knee. So easiest would be onto the foot, or just at the ankle, perhaps at the calf, to the thigh, or you can help it up to the pelvis. You don't want that right hip to pop right. Keep it in line with the heel. And it's okay to wobble, just have fun. That's what we're doing this for. Bringing your hands to touch, shoulders back and relaxed, but pushing down through your tree trunk, through your standing leg to grow taller through your torso. Feel like the crown of your head is lengthening to the sky. Ears still in line with shoulders, so your head's not thrusting forward. Make sure you're breathing that same slow breath that we had when we started our practice. If you're steady, you might try closing your eyes or looking upwards. And just find your edge where there's some challenge, opportunities for growth, but it still has a sense of playfulness and relaxation. Couple more breaths here. If you'd like to extend your branches, each of your fingers, leaves in the wind, or you could be a conifer. Few more moments. Shoulders down. Whoop. Windy day in the forest. And shake it out. And then just let it go, because you never step in the same river twice. So whole new side, whole new experience. Make sure your toes are facing forward. That'll help your knee to be in the right alignment. And then again, don't let the hip jut to the left. Keep your trunk vertical. Bring your foot probably the same place as you did on the other leg, unless you have an injury or something else that prevents symmetry. Take your time to find your pose. This posture, tree pose, not only develops focus and balance, but it strengthens the feet, the ankles, and it helps with the mind on days where you're super scattered. It can give you a more concentrated mental outlook. Make sure you're breathing. And again, if you'd like to, you can play with closing your eyes or lifting your gaze upwards, finding your own level of challenge. If you're wobbly, you could come to a wall, place your hand on the wall for support, or even one finger, a little harder than the whole hand, or the pinky finger. So we're always playing at the edge where it's just a little bit challenging. Branches extend if that feels good. Don't let the shoulders extend. Keep those down your back. Elongated breath. Inhale, vitality. Exhale, relaxation. Maybe a small smile on your mouth, just so you're not working too hard. And then very sweetly release, hands to the heart. Standing mountain pose. Shine the palms toward forward, close your eyes. Take a nice big inhale through your nose and out through your mouth. One more here, HA sound. Put into your sound any tension, any stress you've been holding. Let's breathe in. And then close your mouth, take a breath, feel your body. Before we come down to corpse pose, take a final breath or two here in standing mountain. And then very slowly, let's come onto our backs. So you may wish to use a pillow either under your head and shoulders. If you spend a lot of time, driving, texting, typing, that would help to open up some of those postural problems. Or if you have low back pain, you might put a pillow under your knees to alleviate some compression on the back. Finishing our practice, reclining, opening up the feet, opening up the hands to the sky. Get comfy. Corpse pose is where you get to enjoy the fruits of your practice. Just relax. Let's try another big inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Relax your feet, your legs, your pelvis, your bum. Relax your belly, your chest, your whole spine. Relax your shoulders, arms, hands. Relax the neck, the face, the whole head. Feel your whole body relax. And just like before, we're going to inhale energy and exhale relaxation, perhaps just mentally saying those words to yourself. However, we're going to let the breath become effortless, losing the yogic or elongated breath. The breath might even become shallow. Inhaling vitality for your cells, nourishment, opportunities for growth. Exhaling to let go of anything that no longer serves you. Thoughts, tensions, habits. Inhaling energy, exhaling relaxation, or whatever two words you prefer. And we'll stay here in silence for these last few moments. And if you can stay here longer, just enjoy your corpse pose. If you need to resume your day, take your time to bend the knees, taking your feet to the floor. And as you're ready, slowly roll to one side and press yourself up. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.